Hey y'all, I got my gloves on today. I am Chandra, the Flat Fit Chick. It is Veganuary. Cha 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 cha. Beets, beets, beep beep. What they say? Beep beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep? Oh. So, beets are the one thing that I love to drink, and the one thing that I don't like to make. One, I just don't. But I love to eat them. But I would make a beet juice maybe once every 2-3 months. And then I was feeling a little beety. I was like, why did I buy all these beets? Because this is the one thing that my husband will not drink. He be scared to drink it. So he was like, I'm like, baby, it's so sweet and so good. And he was like, really? So, whatever these yield, I don't have to worry about. 2, 4, 6. Why did I get 6? I have no idea. So anyway, let me talk to you about this Veganuary. So I love me some Tabitha Brown, right? And let me say this. You may hear my husband in the background. His office is right there. So he's about to have a meeting. He said I wasn't bothering him, but he wanted to make sure he didn't bother me. So anyway, with Tabitha Brown, never want to be vegan, not vegan. I always call myself a fake vegan. And the reason I say that is because I still eat fish and I have chicken every once in a while. But I will have a lot of vegan dishes. And I would just have a lot of vegan dishes. So I would just call myself a fake vegan. But the thing is, people think that I'm vegan because I don't eat dairy. My body can't tolerate dairy. It was like when I turned 50, my body was like, no. It's a no for me. So I don't eat any type of dairy. And I'm allergic to tree nuts. So if I go to a restaurant, I just say vegan because usually a lot of times they will have some type of milk or something in some of the creams or things like that. So I let them know that my food can't be made with certain stuff. And then certain restaurants I just don't go to. Anywho, if I didn't have these black gloves on, you would see how red. It's just, but it's so good for you. But anyway, so I will follow Tabitha. And, watch her cooking in her kitchen, coming onto the room, them 3 and 4 hour lives. And I just started making more food. So then she used to have I don't know if she do any longer, but she used to have what is that called? A subscription on Facebook. And with the subscription, she'll come on and talk to us. But every January, we would do the January challenge. And first it was juicing for 2 weeks. Well, we tried to juice a month. I couldn't juice a month. I lasted 10 days. So then I guess a lot of people did. So what we She changed it to we were going to juice for a week. And then week 2, we were going to eat raw. We wasn't going to cook anything. And then week 3 and week 4, we'll start introducing cooked foods into our diet. So I used to do that with her in January. And then this Veganuary thing came out. And I was like, well, I used to hang out with Tab. And if you was part of her members thing, we'll just all do it together. It'd be something that we did, and it was so nice. And she'd come on. Oh, we used to have so much fun. Anywho, so when January came, I said, well, I just start off juicing, but I'll juice like 5 to 7 days. I don't know how many days I'm going to juice. I've already juiced for this week my cucumber, just straight cucumber. Actually, I just finished. I was going to record, but I was interrupted. So I just didn't. And so this is how I'm going to start off. And then what I did was, after this week, next week when I come on, I'm probably going to do raw. I don't know yet. However, I went and bought cookbooks from all the vegan influencers that I like. People of color. And I want to do one of their recipes with you all. And see how I go. I'm not going to be in the kitchen a lot. However, I think it's good to know or to see what a person is actually eating. You know, with this New Year, I used to say it though. New Year, new me. I don't say it anymore. It's a new year. It's the same me, differently. Each year I focus on a different goal. I do not make New Year's resolutions. So I set long-term and short-term goals for myself. So as I'm doing this, my long-term goal is to close my activity ring every day this year. So I want to have a 365-day streak. My short-term goal is I have an Apple Watch, so every month they give you a new challenge. So I want to successfully complete each challenge for that month. So, Chandra, how's that short term? Well, it's 30 days, right? So, for 30 days, that's a short term, which will actually help me with my long-term goal, right? So, I am almost done. Like I say, I absolutely love beet juice. And it's good. It's good for your blood. It's good for your kidneys, your liver. So, that is why I'm doing Veganuary. So it's just a tradition. Now you would think, since I'm a person that will go 3-4 days in a week without having meat, that this would be easy. It was not last year. It's not in the year. I guess because I'm committing myself to it. So I think last year what I did, what helped me out was I stopped counting the days. And the minute that I stopped counting the days, it was better for me. Because I was just focusing on just working out, just moving, just living, basically. So, whoops. With me doing that, I was able to get through the month. And this will be it. And if you never had, can I tell y'all a funny story pertaining to these beets? So I had never had beet juice before. And I had beet juice and I didn't know how it came out. Everything is red. I thought something was wrong with me. And I called the emergency line. I'm like, I don't know what's going on and I got to see somebody. And the nurse scheduled me an emergency appointment. This was all on Valentine's Day. And it was the first Valentine's Day that my husband and I were celebrating. And we end up celebrating at the doctor's office because I had some beet juice. And they said, Chandra, nothing's wrong with you. It was the beets. So now I know. I'm like, baby, I don't know what's wrong. I gotta go to the hospital. I was like, everything is red. So, I'm here to let you know, nothing is wrong. You're good. It's just the beets. Okay? Give me a beet. Oh my goodness. When I tell you the things that I have experienced, okay, it's working. Let me work it. Let me work it. I'm hoping to get 6. And these are 8-ounce containers that I got from Amazon. So I'm just hoping I can get 6. So if you would like to do Veganuary with me, or you know how I started off and one thing Tab said, try for a day. Just try for a day. And see. And You may like it. I know some of the foods that I make, trying to see what I can. Some of the foods I make for myself, my husband enjoys. He's like, oh, he ain't trying to convert or anything like that, but he'll taste it and be like, oh, babe, did you make something for me? I'm like, okay. And another thing is, I don't eat red meat. So I gave red meat up, and I actually remember the day. September 19th, 2017 was the last day I had red meat. And why do I know that day? Because I was in Pittsburgh and we went to see a Steelers game. I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And I was like, babe, I think this is going to be the last time I eat meat like this. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah. So I had a nice little steak. Pittsburgh got some good food. A lot of heavy food. And after that weekend, I was like, I don't even want to smell red meat. That's how bad it was. So I haven't had meat since. You know, chicken, turkey, and fish. And then I started laying off, like going down with the chicken. It was just fish. And now this I'm going to save and add to smoothies. And maybe one morning before I leave, I'll show you how I will utilize that right there. I am not throwing it away. So, but I don't think this is going to give me what I want. This. See that? And I'm going to put my beet juice. Baby. And get organic where you can. Organic is best. Organic is best. Hold up. I want all my beets. It was on the side up there. So, wherever you can, buy organic is best. So, sometimes, depending on where you go, it's a little less than, like the last place I go would be Whole Foods. I go to Aldi's before I go to Whole Foods. If I go to Whole Foods, I'm going to spend way more. Right? It's almost over. How many that's going to give me? Can I get 4? Oh, it's still a lot in there. Okay. Okay. So, oh, I can get 4. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, I got 3 because I'm going to drink this one. I like to test my products. This tea is really good. Let me show you the tea I'm drinking. It is good. Certified organic. All right. That's all I got. Get the last little bit out. And I am done. So I end up getting 3 8-ounce jars. 8-ounce bottles. When I tell you it's so good. Oh, it's good. And the thing is, I didn't like beets because I didn't like the way they looked. I'm like, they don't look right. And it was my mother-in-law. Oh, yeah, this is nice. It was my mother-in-law that told me, just try it. And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. She was like, just try it. I was like, okay. I tried it and fell in love. And let me give you another secret before I go. You want a nice snack? Get a fresh pineapple, cut it up with some beets, and have a pineapple beets. And if you got a little cilantro, throw it in there, or some fresh mint, put that in there. And I'm telling you, it is so good. Well, that is it. I need to clean up. And yeah, that's about it. Let me leave these on. All right. Again, if you would like to do this, start with 1 day. Just try 1 day. No meat. 1 day. I'm going to say this. No processed vegan food. Take chicken, beef. It's high in sodium and it's not good for you. They have to do a lot to make that taste like that, right? So if you can do, just go to your produce and get some stuff and just be creative, right? Because that's what I'm going to be doing, other than using the books. But I am gone. Give me a beat. So, as always, be peace, be love, be great. Bye, y'all. Fly, fly, fly.